Hello, nieces and nephews. I hope you're ready for a night full of excitement, delicious food, and a little bit of chaos, because tonight we're diving headfirst into one of my favorite places in the world, the night market. If you've never been to a night market before, you're in for a real treat. It's not just about eating, it's about the energy, the people, and the stories behind every dish. So grab your chopsticks, bring your appetite, and let's get started. Auntie Sarah here, and tonight we're skipping the fancy restaurants and heading straight to the heart of flavor. A Chinese night market. Just look at those neon lights and the endless rows of food stalls. The air is buzzing with excitement, and everywhere you look, there's something new to discover. This is where locals come after a long day to unwind, catch up with friends, and of course eat their favorite snacks. It's a place where tradition meets creativity, and every corner has a surprise waiting for you. This is where the real taste of Asia lives, fast, fresh, and bursting with wok hei. You can hear the sizzle of the wok, see the flames leaping up as the chef tosses noodles and veggies, and smell the intoxicating aroma of garlic, soy sauce, and spices. Every dish is made right in front of you, so you know it's as fresh as it gets. The energy here is contagious, and you can't help but get hungry just watching the chefs work their magic. The night market is the soul of the community, where everyone gathers to eat, laugh, and enjoy. You'll see families sharing giant bowls of noodles, friends daring each other to try the spiciest skewers, and couples strolling hand in hand, sampling treats from every stall. It's a place where memories are made, and where food brings everyone together, no matter who you are or where you're from. You'll smell grilling meat, sweet sugar, and yes, even stinky tofu from miles away. The smoky aroma of barbecued skewers mixes with the sweet scent of candied fruits and the unmistakable punch of fermented tofu. Some smells might make you hungry, others might make you curious or even a little nervous. But that's all part of the adventure. Every scent tells a story, and every bite is a new experience. We're about to eat everything: sweet, savory, and maybe a little strange. From crispy fried chicken to fluffy steamed buns, icy bubble tea to spicy noodles, there's something here for every craving. And don't worry, Auntie Sarah will try the weird stuff so you don't have to. I'll show you the must-try classics, the hidden gems, and maybe even a few dishes that will surprise you. So get ready to expand your taste buds and open your mind. So, hit that subscribe button, don't let your rice be clumpy forever. Fuyo, let's eat! And remember, this is just the beginning of our night market adventure. There's so much more to see, taste, and explore, so stick around and join me as we discover the magic of the night market together. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single bite. First stop, Stinky Tofu. If you've ever wandered through an Asian night market, you know there's one dish you can't ignore, even if you try. The unmistakable aroma of stinky tofu drifts through the air, weaving its way through the crowds and drawing curious glances from newcomers and locals alike. It's a dish that's as famous for its pungent smell as it is for its bold, unforgettable flavor. You can smell it before you see it, but don't run away. That strong, funky scent is just the beginning of the adventure. Some people wrinkle their noses, others laugh and dare their friends to try it, but everyone is intrigued. The smell is a badge of honor for stinky tofu vendors, a sign that their fermentation process is just right. The vendor drops fermented tofu into bubbling oil, and the smell gets even stronger. The sizzling sound is almost hypnotic, and you can see the tofu cubes turning golden and crisp at the edges. The fermentation process gives the tofu its signature aroma, but it also creates a depth of flavor that's impossible to replicate with anything else. He pokes a hole in each crispy cube, then fills it with garlic sauce, chili, and pickled cabbage. Each topping is carefully chosen to balance the flavors: garlic for punch, chili for heat, and pickled cabbage for a tangy crunch. The combination is a symphony of tastes and textures, transforming the humble tofu into a street food masterpiece. The sour cabbage cuts through the richness and the stink. It's not just a garnish, it's essential. The pickled cabbage adds a refreshing bite that makes each mouthful more exciting and helps mellow out the intensity of the tofu's flavor. It's a perfect example of how opposites attract in the world of food. Take a bite. Crispy shell, creamy inside, punchy garlic, spicy chili, and crunchy veggies. The first crunch gives way to a silky, custard-like center that's surprisingly mild compared to the smell. The flavors explode in your mouth, each bite a roller coaster of sensations. It's a dish that challenges your senses and rewards your bravery. Suddenly, the smell disappears, replaced by a complex, delicious flavor. The initial shock fades and you're left savoring something truly unique. It's a moment of transformation when you realize that Stinky Tofu is so much more than its reputation. It's a dish that surprises you, delights you, and maybe even changes your mind about what delicious means. Stinky Tofu is a rite of passage for any night market adventurer. It's the ultimate test of courage and curiosity, a food that brings people together and sparks laughter and conversation. Whether you're a first-timer or a seasoned fan, sharing a plate of Stinky Tofu is an experience you won't forget. If you're brave, you'll love it. The bold flavors and unique textures are a reward for those willing to take the plunge. And if you're not quite ready, that's okay. Watching others try it is half the fun. If not, well, more for Auntie Sarah. She's a Stinky Tofu pro, savoring every bite with a grin. For her and for many locals, Stinky Tofu isn't just food. It's comfort, nostalgia, and a taste of home. It's ugly, it's stinky, but it's so delicious. Fuyo! Stinky Tofu is proof that sometimes the most unforgettable flavors come from the most unexpected places. If you're ever at a night market, don't miss your chance to try it. You might just discover your new favorite street food. When the sun sets and the city lights flicker on, there's nothing quite like wandering through a bustling Chinese night market. The air is thick with the aroma of sizzling street food. And tonight, we're cooling down with a true classic, Dumpling. This isn't just any snack. It's a Chinese crepe that's hearty enough to be a full meal. And it's just as perfect for dinner as it is for breakfast. Watch closely as the vendor expertly ladles a thin layer of batter onto a scorching hot griddle, swirling it into a perfect circle. Next, a fresh egg is cracked right on top, its yolk quickly painted across the surface. Scallions and cilantro are scattered generously, infusing the crepe with a burst of color and fragrance. With a swift motion, the crepe is flipped, revealing a golden underside. Now comes the magic: a brush of sweet bean paste, a drizzle of hoisin, and a streak of fiery chili sauce. Each layer adds its own depth of flavor, creating a perfect balance of sweet, savory, and spicy. But the real secret to Dumplin's irresistible texture? A crispy cracker or sometimes a stick of youtiao is tucked inside. This crunchy surprise is what sets Dumpling apart from any other crepe you've ever tasted, giving every bite a satisfying snap. The vendor folds the crepe with practiced hands, sealing in all those layers of flavor and texture. The result is a hot, fresh parcel that's savory, sweet, spicy, soft, and crunchy all at once. Each bite is a symphony of contrasts, making it impossible to eat just one. For the best experience, eat your Dumpling while it's still steaming. The contrast between the warm, pillowy crepe and the crisp interior is at its peak, delivering maximum crunch and flavor. Dumpling is the ultimate handheld meal. Fast, affordable, and absolutely delicious. It's the kind of street food that brings people together, whether you're grabbing a quick bite on your way to work or sharing a late-night snack with friends. So, next time you're craving something more exciting than your usual breakfast burrito, remember Dumpling. It's the real deal. A street food legend that's perfect any time of day, but especially magical when enjoyed for dinner under the neon glow of a Chinese night market. Next up, grilled squid skewers. These aren't tiny calamari rings, they're whole squid grilled over charcoal for that smoky flavor. The vendor bastes them with a secret soy garlic sauce, caramelizing into a sticky glaze. Finished with chili and cumin powder, the squid is snipped into bite-sized rings. The result? Smoky, chewy, spicy, and totally addictive. Perfect for snacking as you walk the market. So simple, so delicious. Time for something sweet. Tanghulu skewered fruit dipped in molten sugar, cooling into a glassy jewel-like shell. Bite in, crack! The candy shatters, revealing juicy, tart fruit inside. The balance of sweet and tart is perfect. Tanghulu is a childhood favorite and a feast for the senses. So pretty, so delicious. Fuyo! Now for xiaolongbao, soup dumplings. Each delicate dumpling hides hot, savory soup inside, thanks to jellied pork broth that melts as it steams. Eating them is an art. Lift gently, nibble a hole, slurp the soup, then dip in vinegar and ginger. The combination of delicate skin, rich soup, and savory pork is pure magic. One of the best bites you'll ever have. Fuyo! Let's try scallion pancakes, Kong Yubing. Dough rolled thin, brushed with oil, loaded with scallions, then coiled and flattened for layers. Fried until golden and crispy outside, chewy and flaky inside. Pull apart a wedge and see all the layers. Savory, oniony, and comforting, simple perfection. Eat it plain or dip in soy vinegar sauce. The ultimate comfort food. Forget fast food. Let's eat rujamo, the original Chinese burger. Slow-braised pork belly, chopped and stuffed into crispy, chewy flatbread. The bread soaks up all the rich, savory juices. Each bite is crunchy, juicy, and packed with flavor. This is the king of sandwiches. China did it first, and better. Auntie Sarah is thirsty. Time for bubble tea. Born in Taiwan's night markets, now a global superstar. Black milk tea with chewy tapioca pearls is the classic. The tea is strong, creamy, and sweet, shaken with ice for froth. The boba pearls are soft, chewy, and soaked in brown sugar. Stab the straw, slurp, and enjoy. Drink and snack in one. Bubble tea is the perfect night market companion. You can't skip chwaner, meat skewers, lamb, beef, chicken, veggies. Everything tastes better on a stick. Grilled over charcoal, seasoned with cumin and chili powder, smoky, spicy, juicy, and bursting with flavor. Grab a skewer, eat with friends, and keep going all night. Fuyo! For dessert, dragon's beard candy, a performance and a treat. Watch the master pull maltose into thousands of silky sugar strands, wrapped around a peanut, sesame, and coconut filling. It melts in your mouth, leaving a sweet, nutty crunch. Delicate, unique, and the perfect end to our feast. Fuyo! We ate stinky, sweet, crispy, and chewy. What a night! The night market is more than food. It's energy, people, and stories. Every bite was worth it. If you enjoyed this adventure, subscribe for more. Tell me in the comments which dish you want to try. Thank you for watching, nieces and nephews. Time for Auntie Sarah to nap. Bye-bye.